Okay, in this video, we're going to find out just what your dirt bike says about you as a human being. Because dirt bikes are basically personality tests with suspension. Two-stroke riders love noise, violence, and the smell of premix so much it should probably be studied medically. Four-stroke riders love torque, traction, and casually mentioning horsepower in conversations nobody asked for. So today, we're exposing every type of dirt bike addict there is. The screaming 125 riders, the smug 250F tacticians, the unhinged 250 smokers, the Mountain Goat 300 Enduro crowd, the 450 MX, yeah, I can jump that easy crowd, and the 500 two-stroke riders, otherwise known as the last remaining people on Earth who think fear is a performance upgrade. And honestly, this is the only one place we can start. Because no matter what you ride, every dirt biker goes weirdly quiet and respectful when one of these fires up. So let's begin with the absolute lunatics. Category 1, the Widowmakers. Big bore two-strokes. The profile. You are either a highly skilled veteran or a man who looked at normal danger levels and said, not enough. The reality. The 500 two-stroke came from a time when motorcycle manufacturers genuinely thought horsepower was more important than self-preservation. These things make absurd torque, violent torque. The kind of torque that makes your arms suddenly become optional equipment. Why it fits. Oddly enough, the big 500s aren't always as explosive as people think. They can actually lug around surprisingly smoothly, right up until they decide to rip your shoulders directly out of their sockets. And the craziest part? Most modern riders have never experienced anything like one. No traction control, no engine maps, no electronics, just combustion, vibration, noise, and consequences. The warning. A big bore smoker demands respect. You don't casually ride one, you manage it. Like holding on to a wild animal that occasionally remembers it's stronger than you. And the people who say, they're not that bad once you get used to them, are usually the exact people you should never trust around motorcycles. The vibe. Big bore two-stroke riders are different. Half cowboy, half historian. They think modern bikes are too refined, too civilized, too sensible. These are the people who still grin when a bike tries to kill them a little bit. A 500cc two-stroke is what happens when engineers replace common sense with horsepower. Category 2, the do-it-all king. 250 to 300cc enduro two-strokes. The profile. You are the enduro goblin. You see a normal trail and think, yeah, but what if I rode directly into the forest instead? The reality. You like terrain that normal people avoid. Wet rocks, root-covered hills, river crossings, places where GPS signals go to die. And for that, the modern 300 is basically the king of the apocalypse. Why it fits. These things are unbelievable now. They lug at ridiculously low RPM. They climb almost anything, and somehow still weigh less than a four-stroke after you've picked it up for the 9th time in a muddy ravine while questioning your life choices. The beauty of the 300 smoker is that it can be lazy or absolutely psychotic. One second, it's politely tractoring up a hill. The next second, the power valve opens and you're accidentally attempting low Earth orbit. The vibe. These riders love premix. Often can't quite decide whether to climb that vertical rock face or just hold it wide open on the forest trail. Love simplicity. Love telling four-stroke owners how quickly they can do a piston while their expansion chamber looks like it lost a fight with a landmine. The 300 smoker is the closest thing dirt bikes have to cheating nature. Category 3. The easy button. 250cc motocross 4-strokes. The profile. You are the technical tactician. You like traction, control, predictability, and possibly spreadsheets. The reality. You want to go fast without feeling like the bike is actively plotting your murder. The 250F is smooth, manageable, forgiving. It hooks up beautifully, builds power predictably, and lets you focus on lines instead of wondering which direction the rear wheel's about to launch you. Honestly, it's the closest thing dirt bikes have to cheat codes. Why it fits. This is the bike for riders who like consistency. You can short shift it, ride lazy, ride clean, and somehow still look faster than you actually are. Vet riders love them. Weekend warriors love them. People with functioning knees love them. The trade-off. Of course, eventually the bill arrives. Because unlike a 2-stroke top-end rebuild, a modern 250F rebuild feels less like motorcycle maintenance and more like realizing your piston was actually the cheap part. Valves, cams, timing chains. At some point, your mechanic starts speaking in whispers and avoiding eye contact. A 250 4-stroke makes average riders feel fast, and fast riders disappear. Category 4. The scalpels. 125 to 150cc, 2-stroke motocross bikes. The profile. You are a momentum addict. You think braking is optional. You hear the phrase, keep it pinned and treat it like life advice. The reality. If you love screaming engines, violent power bands, and the deeply satisfying feeling of getting a 2-stroke perfectly on the pipe, congratulations, you're a small-bore 2-stroke rider. Which basically means you enjoy riding a motorcycle that demands 100% commitment and offers absolutely no sympathy. Why it fits. These bikes are ridiculously light, usually under 90 kilos. You can throw them into corners, whip them around, bounce off berms, and generally ride like you've had 3 energy drinks and poor parental supervision. But there's a catch. A 125 only rewards talent. It doesn't help you. Mess up a corner? Lose momentum? Wrong gear? Game over, champ. You're suddenly being overtaken by a guy on a trail bike carrying a backpack and a sandwich. Who it's for? Young MX racers, skilled riders, absolute lunatics, and those rare humans who somehow enjoy clutch abuse as a recreational activity. A 125 doesn't make riding easier, it just makes excuses impossible. Category 5. The nuclear option. 450 cubic centimeters 4-stroke motocross bikes. The profile. You are the adrenaline junkie, or wildly overconfident, possibly both. The reality. A 450 doesn't care if you're ready, it just delivers power like a freight train driven by a man with unresolved rage. Too high a gear? Doesn't matter. Too low a gear? Also doesn't matter. The thing just pulls. Forever. Why it fits. If you race motocross seriously, ride open desert, or enjoy wheel spin as a personality trait, this is your weapon. 450 riders love torque, love speed, and secretly love terrifying their friends. The warning. But here's the thing nobody tells beginners. A 450 is exhausting. The weight, the rotating mass, the sheer violence of acceleration. By the 15-minute mark, most casual riders have gone from, "this thing's awesome," to survival mode. And if your fitness program consists mainly of lifting chicken wings into your mouth, they will expose you publicly. A 450 motocrosser isn't just a dirt bike, it's a full-body workout with handlebars. Category 6. The Hitman. 250 cubic centimeters, two-stroke motocross bikes. The profile. You are the chaos merchant. You don't want smooth power delivery. You want drama. You want a bike that occasionally feels like it's trying to escape from underneath you. And honestly, you kind of enjoy that. The reality. The 250 two-stroke motocross bike sits in this glorious middle ground between a screaming 125, a terrifying 450, and of course its big, now this is a real power band, brother, the big bore two-stroke. It still feels light and flickable, but now it has enough power to turn minor mistakes into major plot twists. Hit the power band perfectly, you feel like a hero. Hit it accidentally while leaned over exiting a rut. Congratulations, you're now a YouTube Shorts compilation. Why it fits. This bike rewards aggression. It loves riders who attack the track. Hard braking, hard acceleration, rear wheel dancing everywhere. A 250 smoker doesn't really do calm. It's loud, reactive, twitchy, and absolutely addictive when you're in sync with it. And unlike modern four-strokes, when you crack the throttle, it feels alive. Like something mechanical is actively trying to claw its way out of the frame. The vibe. These riders usually miss the glory days of motocross, even if they weren't born yet. They worship old race footage, think steel frames had character, and believe premix should legally count as cologne. A 250 two-stroke doesn't ask for respect. It demands survival instincts. In the end, it's mainly the rider, not the machine. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. The fastest guy at your local track could probably smoke all of us on a clapped-out 2001 trail bike with one bent handlebar and no rear brakes. Because talent matters more than technology. Well, to a point. A 300 smoker won't magically turn you into a hard enduro hero. And a 450 thumper won't make you Eli Tomac. But you'll have fun trying. But the right bike? That's the bike that makes you excited to ride. The one that makes you wake up Sunday morning thinking, yep, I'm absolutely willing to risk my body for this hobby again. So maybe this video confirmed you're already on the perfect bike. Or maybe it revealed that the machine you've been defending online for 5 years is actually completely wrong for you. Either way, the comment section should be an absolute disaster after this one. Looking forward to it. So drop your comments below. And remember, no matter what you ride, somebody on the internet thinks you bought the wrong bike. I'll see you in the next one. Mike from Moto Touro.